All right, hello, what's up? It's Gokuma. Welcome to the channel, and today I'm gonna be playing Mega Man 2. Actually doing this to kind of make up for yesterday, where normally whenever I do a Nintendo Direct stream, I at least play something for a bit before getting to the stream, before getting to the Direct. But I couldn't do that last night because I had plans, so I had just about enough time to sign on and just stream the direct, in which I felt like it was a pretty all right direct. Like it was pretty decent. Like there was some like good games and some good announcements. I think I just didn't feel like anything that like floored me in any way. You know, for me personally, but I think the reaction may vary. I'm sure there were people that were very excited to hear about Ocarina of Time remake. Um, it's while it's cool that there's a remake, but we didn't get to really see much of it. This was just to let us know like, hey, there's a remake, and and that's it. So for me to get I any more excited about that, like I have to see something. But I'm sure there's still like people that were excited about that, excited to see some Kingdom Hearts stuff. Um, and maybe like other stuff. But for me personally, like I thought it was alright. It wasn't bad or anything like that. I just think like there wasn't anything that made me be like oh my god, like this game is coming out or whatever. So yeah, I just feel like it was all right. But yeah, so today gonna be playing Mega Man 2. Yo, Charismatic Canine. Uh, Hello again. Good to see you. I just started streaming. I'm gonna play some Mega Man 2 for a bit. Maybe try to beat it in one go. Um Disclaimer, of course I'm cheating because I don't have the patience for this. I'm not 8 years old anymore. I don't have the time to like sit there and get good. I already lived that life. I don't need to do it again as an adult. So, yeah, but so I'm playing Mega Man 2 because normally like I play some type of like Nintendo game or something before I do before I stream a direct, but I couldn't do that yesterday because I had plans last night. So to kind of make up for that, I'm just gonna play for a bit tonight. It shouldn't be too long. If I'm cheating like hell, it shouldn't take me that long to to get through. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Mega Man 1 took me a bit, even though I was cheating, but that game, like, yeah, yeah. So, but this is just, we're just this is something that we're just doing for for fun, for the nostalgia and the memories and shit. Because yeah, I think it's been probably a pretty long time since I played Mega Man 2, to be honest. Like, yeah, probably a really long time. Oh, go fuck yourself. But so yeah, so I guess to talk about Mega Man 2 for a bit. I think this is damn another fucking bot. The fuck? Got two bots in a row. That's never happened. Um so anyways, hold on. So Mega Man 2 is probably like I would think that is universally like among most Mega Man fans the favorite and the best. Um I know that there's like some people here and there where they might actually prefer another Mega Man game to be better than Mega Man 2, such as maybe like 3 or 4 or so. But I'm not one of those weirdos. To me, Mega Man 2, as someone who's played like all the OG Mega Man games, um Mega Man 2 to me is like is easily the best one, and it's my favorite one of the OG Mega Man games. So I'm distracted. I'm like getting messages and shit. So like I would have streamed earlier, but it's like fucking people keep fucking messaging me. Anyways, yeah, so Mega Man 2 obviously is a sequel to the first Mega Man, and this game shows like a lot of like improvements over the first game. Like the first game is pretty all right. Still getting messages. Hold on. So anyways, because Mega Man 1 was a pretty all right game. Um, but there was quite a bit of improvements to be had over it, in which that's what Mega Man 2 does. Mega Man 1 was, I mean, all the Mega Man games really like they're pretty difficult games. But Mega Man 1, if you're trying to play it like just fair and square, it's a pretty fucking difficult game to play through. Mega Man 2 is quite difficult, but I feel like it's in a more fair and balanced way. Because I can't really beat Mega Man 1 like without cheating, but Mega Man 2 I have. Like I've beaten Mega Man 2 without cheating, but this was back when I was like, I don't know, like a little kid. Let's see, if this game came out 88, 89, like, that means I must have been um like 6 years old, like 6, 7 years old at the time, you know, maybe 6 to 8, like getting this game, and then just playing the shit out of it, and eventually like just getting good enough where I could beat the game. Um, so but I think it's a little bit more fair. There are some parts of the game that's like pretty fucking difficult. It's it's pretty fucking difficult. But but I like I said, I think it's a little bit more fair. I think it's a little bit more balanced. There is one part of the game that is like unfairly difficult, and for some people they feel like this one part, like, to them, keeps Mega Man 2 from being, the best or their favorite Mega Man game. Um to me, I'm not going to let like this one fucking part of the game somehow, determine like where Mega Man 2 should be placed in the hierarchy of Mega Man games, because the rest of the fucking game is just fucking great from like top to bottom. You have um the music is great. This is where they started having the 8 robot masters as opposed to Mega Man 1 where you just had the 6. Level design is much better. Yeah, the bosses you fight and the powers you get are for the most part like they're really good. This is where also you got like items, like you got like additional abilities that you can use. So yeah, this game was like a huge improvement not only over Mega Man 1, but as far as OG Mega Man game goes, as much or as good as the future ones are, this one was still peak Mega Man. The there was there's almost nothing wrong with the later Mega Man games. Like none of them are bad or anything. It's just one of those situations where they're not Mega Man 2. They're still good. They're just not Mega Man 2. So Mega Man 2, I I first so I got to play the game when it came out for the NES, and the way that I got it was there was one day where I think it might have been for my birthday. I'm not totally positive, but I think it might have been like a birthday present from my dad. But originally he wasn't gonna get this for my birthday. What happened was he was going to buy me a bike. He was gonna buy me a bicycle. And you might be like, you got a game instead of a fucking bicycle. Well, let's keep this in mind really quick. I lived in fucking Jersey City, New Jersey. All right, like I'm not gonna be riding that bike around that often. Only like some of the time, and I'd probably have to go to like a park or some shit to ride around in it. Um, Other than that, having a bike in Jersey City, New Jersey is pretty fucking useless to to a kid. So so with that being said, I asked my dad like if I could get a game instead, and I don't remember how that went. I don't know. I don't recall like any issues. Maybe there were issues, but I don't recall it uh at all. So, I don't know if it was like a simple like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. But somehow I kind of doubt that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't recall like any type of pushback or anything. So, um the game ended up being Mega Man 2, and I actually haven't at this point I actually never played Mega Man 1. And I'm not totally sure what made me want to get Mega Man 2 at that time. Like I really don't know. I don't remember. Maybe I saw it in a Nintendo Power magazine and was like, "Oh, this is cool." Um, or maybe um um maybe it was because of the Mega Man character and Captain N and the Game Master. Like I don't know. I don't fucking know like what compelled me to get Mega Man 2 of all the, if we're talking about 88, 89, like I'm sure there was plenty of other great games, but I don't know. Whatever reason I went for I went for Mega Man 2. and it ended up being like one of the best decisions of my life because this game was just like really great and a lot of fun, and I spent a lot of time playing this game. Sure, it like kicked my ass, like very early on and such. But that's how these Nintendo games were back in the day. And you just kind of had to like keep playing them over and over and over, to not only develop your skill, but also, to learn these levels and these enemies and patterns and shit like that. So I think for Mega Man 2, like I played I think I played it like every weekend. And I spent so much time like playing this game between it was between this and Ninja Gaiden 2. Like I played these games like almost like every weekend. Even if I didn't beat these games, like I still try to do like a run. Because these were some of my favorite NES games at the time. I mean, they're still my favorite. So, yeah, Mega Man 2. And like I said, I think for most people, like if you look at most lists, I believe of, like best Mega Man games, like you would see Mega Man 2 like usually at the top of the list. Like I said, you might have like those weird people who for their own reasons, maybe they'll prefer some of the other later ones. But I think for the most part, like you'll see 2 usually on the list, and I think it's for good reason. So, anyways, all right. I don't really have like that much more to talk about. Let me finish getting myself situated, and then I'm gonna start playing. So hold on. Okay, I'm ready to start. Okay, hold on. Let me make this a little bit bigger for me. Okay, I think this should be okay. What the fuck? Not mean to do that. Okay, fix this one more time. Okay, I think maybe I'm good to go. In the year of 200X, a super robot named Mega Man was created. Dr. Light created Mega Man to stop the evil desires of Dr. Wily. However, after his defeat, Dr. Wily created 8 of his own robots to counter Mega Man. This fucking music. Like, how could you not get hyped over this? I'm just doing this because if I leave it alone, it's gonna stop. Like, it'll reset itself. Play on normal difficulty. I've never fucking played on difficult in my life. Like, the fact that that's an option. Oh, hold on. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. My controller wires are tangled a bit. Alright, so I think when I played the game as a kid without knowing like any like strats or anything, I think I just started with, I don't know, I think I just started with Bubble Man or Airman. I think it might have been Airman because I think from what I recall, like Airman's pretty easy to beat without like any powers. But I'm actually curious to see like what the strat is online. So hold on really quick as I check. Okay. Best order for Mega Man 2. Alright, the undisputed best route through Mega Man 2 revolves around getting the Metal Blade as fast as possible. It is widely considered the most... Oh yeah, that's right. It is. Because like, so the Metal Blade weapon, like, is a pretty powerful weapon, and it uses very, very, very little energy. Which it says right here. It's versatile weapon in the entire franchise. It uses almost zero energy, can be fired in 8 directions. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And absolutely shreds half the other bosses. Starting with Metal Man sets up a perfect domino effect for the rest of the robot masters. Okay, so all right, I guess instead we'll start with Metal Man. I don't remember, like, because what's Metal Man's weakness? I don't know what Metal Man's weakness is. Maybe it was Heat Man. No, it's not Heat Man. Um, maybe Woodman, which doesn't make sense. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what Metal Man's weakness is supposed to be. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll start with Metal Man. I've never started with Metal Man before. You know, also like the 8 robot masters in this game is like I think some of the best ones in the series. I'm checking my controls real quick. I think I need to fix them real quick. Hold on. Okay. Because one of the buttons is like the turbo button, but he looks like. All right, that's fine. I changed it so that instead of having the shoot and jump, like um, you know, I have it to the left, and then I have it to the right, like how the original NES controller is. Instead, I have it where okay, so I'm using an Xbox controller, and I have the X button set to shoot, and then I have the A button set to jump. So that way, like, I can just, you know, use the top part of my thumb to shoot, and then use the bottom part of my thumb to jump, instead of like having to go to a whole other button. Like, makes it easier that way. Okay, the cheats work, which is good. Motherfucker. Oh, okay. I thought maybe I could jump, like, between the chains, but I can't. Like, I'm gonna play this game, and I'm gonna wonder, like, how the fuck child me got through this shit. Oh, god damn it. I think I accidentally hit the trigger, because if you notice, like... Oh, wait, I can rewind? How far can I rewind? Oh, hey. Hey. I can rewind. Alright, stop rewinding. Oh, that's gonna be so fucking cheap. I just have to be careful I don't hit the triggers. Motherfucker. I don't know if there was a way to kill them. I think I needed like a certain weapon to kill them. Oh my god. Yeah, I definitely never fought Metal Man first. Yeah, equipped with Metal Blade. Alright, so I think next is supposed to be Bubble Man. Oh my god. You son of a bitch. Leave me alone. It's not bothering me. Okay, see, this is... Wait a minute. Why didn't I get Metal Blade? I'm confused. The only thing I can think of is, like, maybe the cheats... but, like, bugged it. Yeah, I don't have, Metal Blade. Huh. That's weird. So, okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do a whole lot of rewinding. I'm kind of curious, like, how far back it can rewind. Because Metal Blade should have showed up in that screen. Okay, there we go. Like, I was kind of worried that, like, it wasn't going to be able to rewind anymore, but so far, the rewinding's slow, but so far it's been going for a bit. But can it just go as far back as you want? It's funny. Okay. So this is safe state. Okay. Let's see if it gives me the power up now. Fortunately, I got to get through all this shit. And I can't skip this. Oh, well, I mean, I can fast forward through it. So, okay. Nope, it still didn't give me Metal Blade. Nope. Huh. The next thing to do is let me just turn off cheats completely. Nope. I still don't have it. Huh. Huh. I... Okay, I don't, I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I don't have anything else on. Like, this is... Hmm. This is really odd. This is really odd. Huh. 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 Okay. I'm just gonna try this. Alright. I'm gonna try to just give myself infinite health. See what happens. No, I'm just gonna rampage through. Nope. Hmm. Try something real quick. Nope. So I don't have it. Nope. Okay, hold on. Wait, so let me get this real quick. Oh, okay. That was something actually yet. Alright. Motherfucker, jeez. That took out so much health. Actually, wait, let me rewind. Son of a bitch. I don't think I can get that. Oh, okay, I can. But can I even... Hold on. No, but he can't reach the other side. Stupid fucking spring things. Motherfucker. I'm probably gonna die this fight because I have low health or lower health, but no shit. Actually beat him. I did, yeah. And I still didn't get it. Wait, here it is. Wait. It shows up in the next page? Then what's the point of this page? So was I going through all that shit for nothing? What the fuck? But yeah, no, I cut that really close. The strat was just jump and shoot, and hopefully I get lucky and hit him. But okay. Alright, so I went through all that bullshit for probably nothing. Because it was just in the next page. But I don't get it. Then what's the point of this page? I don't know. I don't remember this game at all. Okay, so... Let me put cheats back on. Because this whole time I thought, like, I don't know, like, the game wasn't giving me the item, and it turns out, like, no, it's in the next fucking page. But yeah, the blades like can go through whatever. Oh my god. Son of a bitch. Shit. I accidentally fucking held down the right trigger. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Bubble Man stage is pretty tricky also. But yeah, like I was sitting here thinking like the game didn't give me the thing for whatever reason, and I thought maybe it was because I was cheating, because sometimes like cheating makes games act funny. But anyways, yeah, can't even talk. Bubble Man stage is like kind of a pain in the ass because you see like those spikes up there. And if I'm not careful, I can hit them. And like when you jump, he makes a bigger jump than what he normally does. And then you have these robot jellyfish fuckers coming down, and yeah. Oh wait, I have it. Oh shit! I didn't realize I had an invincibility on. Hold on. I want invincibility on. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I fucking killed the shit out of him. Bubble lead. Alright, what's supposed to be the next level? Heat Man. Wait a minute. No, I don't want to do Heat Man. Because there's... I mean, I could try to do it without cheating. I mean, while using cheating. But, like, says in Heat Man, there's a part of his level where, like, you have to jump on blocks that, like, appear and disappear. And it's, like, a pain in the ass. But there's an item that you get in, like, someone's level. I don't remember whose. Where you get an item where it's like a little like rocket thing that you go on that just flies you straight, and it can fly you like practically across like that entire part of the game. Unless it might have given it to me. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. We're just gonna pick Heat Man and see what happens. Hold on, let me save state. Okay, no. It did give me the item, but it didn't give me the thing. Shit. I think maybe you get it. Because I think it just gives you the item. I don't think it's something you have to find. Like in other Mega Man games. Yeah, I don't think it's something you need to find. Shit. That means I might have to like... Okay. Fucking game. Luckily, I was blinking, because you know when I'm blinking, I can't get hurt. So I found the lava, because otherwise I think the lava, maybe it one hit kills me. I'm not sure. Stupid fucking spring fuckers. I hate you, game. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Okay, I mean, I know what I'm supposed to do. Motherfucker. Son of a bitch. I think I have to jump across that. There we go. There we go, I did it. Yeah, Heatman's level is trauma. That's why, like, I think I did Heatman's levels like way later in the game. I think after I get the other items. Because the other items like help you traverse. And like if I had, yeah, because if I do Crash Man, I get the Crash Bomb and I could break these blocks that are here. Okay, this is the shit that I'm talking about. This is the bullshit that I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I mean, granted, I got to cheat, but still, you saw how bullshit that is. So that's why, like, in that part, um, there's I use this, like I said, I use this item where it's like a little like rocket that you jump on, and I just use it to like just take me all the way across the level. So that's why with my strat, I wait till way later to do Heatman's level, because it is one of the more harder levels in the game. Oh, Heatman can hurt me somehow. Atomic Fire. Oh, message from Dr. Light. Oh, item 1 completed. Get your weapons ready. Get equipped with item 1. So yeah, I don't know which one is item 1, but I think all the items are like, I think you get like 2 or 3 of these maybe, and they're all traversal. Like they just help you like get around and shit. So yeah, okay, so this confirms that it's not something that you find. I think you just get it. Like I don't think you get it from certain levels. I think you just, if I beat 3 levels, like any 3 levels, it would have given me this anyways. Alright, so who is next? Woodman. Oh, you know what? Let's see what item 1 does. Oh, it's this shit. And then I think it disappears after a bit. Hey, can I do this? No. I'll reach him. Fucking game. This is the type of shit like these old ass games are known for doing. Not really much of a weakness. I think that hurt him more. Oh, wait, you can charge it? Wait, okay, wait. I want to check something real quick. I'm rewinding. Hey, how rewinding so slow? Wish it was like a little bit faster. Well, it's probably a good thing that's not faster, because then, yeah. Because then it'd be hard to control the rewinding if you needed to, like, you know, stop at a specific part. Okay, so apparently, all right, I can charge this. How do I know if it's fully charged? I guess that's how I know. Oh, shit. That killed him in a hit. Alright, hold on. Alright, and then I want to check the metal blades real quick. Actually, wait, I want to see if it goes through his shield. Can I charge it? No. But I think the thing said, like, his metal blades. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. So yeah, that one-shots him. Okay, who's supposed to be next? Airman. So, in my strat, I think Airman is the first person I fight. Because Airman is pretty easy to beat without having, like, son of a bitch. Without having, any abilities. I knew I jumped too soon. Yeah. This level is also a pain in the ass because you have to try to like rapidly shoot this motherfucker so you can kill him. Motherfucker. Imagine having to do that shit with the Mega Buster. Yes, his weakness must be the wood shield, I think. Yeah, or the leaf shield. Oh yeah. That kills him in like 2 hits. Equipped with air shooter. Okay, I got my next item. Item 2. Alright, next we got Crash Man. Yeah, so item 2... Okay, that's the little rocket ship. Oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah, I think I remember Crash Band's level kind of being a pain in the ass. Because you gotta deal with this shit while you have like enemies coming out. You motherfucker. I knew that was gonna happen. Like, you might have to, like, take the hit in that part. Oh, yeah. Keep forgetting, like, I can do stuff with the metal blade. Fucking game. Yeah, Crash Band level is definitely the cheapest of the levels. Yeah, yeah. God damn it. Okay. I think the strat was to go like on the ladder that's on the right, because like even if I get hit, I won't move anywhere, and I could just try to hold up so I can grab the ladder. Dude, these bosses get like fucking one or two shotted with these weaknesses. Get equipped with Crash Bomber, which is going to be a very important item. Alright, next we got... I'm going to assume it's probably... Yeah, I was going to say, like, I assume it's going to be Flashman for reasons. I can't move from... Oh, there we go. It's actually slippery like ice. Motherfucker. Actually, you know what? Son of a bitch. Really can't kill him with that? Oh, you know what? That's not gonna work. Son of a bitch. Because I can't switch to another weapon. I was gonna try to get up there, but whatever, I don't care. Doesn't matter. It actually does a lot of damage. Even though it's not his weakness. What was the thing that I just... Oh yeah, the bomb. Alright, let's see how that does. Oh. Wait, is this motherfucker hurting me? How's he hurting me? Oh, item 3. Can't remember what item 3 is. Oh. This shit. Like it sticks onto walls. Kind of stupid. When I was a kid, it always looked like I was throwing candy around. And then it just does that, and it's... yeah. I wonder... Oh. My bad. Let me rewind real quick. Okay. So I guess the energy things, they just refill... I think that's for my health. Like, it's not energy for weapons. Alright, really quick, I'm gonna use the restroom, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let me get myself comfortable. Oh yeah, this shit. So this is why I need Flashman's power. Let's see how far I can get. Okay. Okay, so it's not that part that I need Flashman's power. Motherfucker. Okay, I think I got through it. So, so if you use Flashman's power, it stops time. So it would stop those things from coming. And if you use it at the beginning of that second part, I think you can get through all of it or most of it by the time it runs out. What was the power I just got? Oh yeah, Flashman. Okay, so I can use this on what's his face? Quick Man. Oh, oops. I hit the triggers are really sensitive on this controller. And he just eats damage. I don't think it works that way for like anyone else. Oh shit, he can block the almighty metal blades. I probably knew that before. So we just do that. Get equipped with quick boomerang. And now we made it to the fucking pain in the ass Wily stages. is one of like the best songs in all of Mega Man. So of course, at this point, you know, you should have all your items. The game knows this, so now it's gonna force you to use your items. But yeah, like this particular song like comes up a lot and not in the Mega Man games, but people do a lot of remixes and stuff, and or if there's like spin-off Mega Man games, like this song sometimes comes up. Ah, shit. Okay. Hold on. Rewind. Wait a minute. I kinda fucked up. I can use this. Nope. Nope. Can I not jump up? Okay. Wow. Oh, there we go. Oops. Okay, wait. I can rewind. I forgot. Okay. The only problem with the Metal Blade is that because with maybe the other weapons, but with the Mega Buster, like you can move and shoot. The Metal Blade you can't. You know, they got to give it at least one limitation. Okay, I was gonna say, like, can you reach that? You know, Dr. Wily would have, like, ended this if he just made an army of those, like, springy robots. Alright, so I think here I have to do this. Nope. Ah, motherfucker. Nope, it's gonna work. Oh, you bitch. There we go. Oh, I know what's coming up. You bitch. Oh, what the... Like, he just fucking appeared out of nowhere. Alright. Okay. I have to keep moving. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Alright, it's hard to stop because, like, Alright, hold on. Okay. Alright. Because it's like I'm moving and jumping at the same time. Son of a bitch. Okay. Okay, that does nothing. I don't know what hurts him. None of the weapons might hurt him. Like, I might just need, like, Mega Buster for this one. Yeah, Mega Buster killed the shit out of him. Because I think a lot of Wily bosses, not all of them, but I think a lot of them, are, like, you can only use the Mega Buster on them. I don't know how I beat this game as a fucking child. I don't think I have to... Oh, yeah. To recharge my shit. Okay. Oh, we'll switch back to Metal Blade. I hate this game. Alright, what happens if I try to go for... I'm rewinding. Okay, you can reach that. Son of a bitch. Switch to Mega Buster because I'm running low on the Metal Blades. Oh, he gave me a little one that time. Whatever. Son of a bitch. Yeah, Wily Sages were a pain in the ass. And the thing also with the Wily Sages is that, so there's like 4 of them. And they're all pain in the ass. One of them in particular is a pain in the ass. And you have to do it all in one go. Because in all the other Mega Man games, like after you beat each Robot Master, like you get you can get a password that you save, and because the game doesn't, you can't save, so if you have to turn off the game and come back, you just use the password, and it has whatever bosses you have defeated and whatever shit that you gained by that time. With Wily, it doesn't work like that. So Wily has like 4 stages, I believe. Yeah, there's like 4 Wily stages, and you have to beat it all in one go. So you can't like just stop and put in a password and think you're gonna come back. You're not. You're gonna start all the way at the first stage. So you have to beat this all in like one go. Oh, okay. It's this boss. Not the hardest thing ever, but kind of like annoying. Alright, I think this is... Alright, the third Wily stage is a pain in the ass. If if this is the level I'm thinking of. Or maybe it's not this one. Might be the next one. Might be the next one. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I tried to turn too early. Like, I think I have to jump on his hand. I think that's how I hurt him. Oh no. I just have to jump on the platform. Alright, if I use Metal Blade, will that... No, I'm just going to stick to Mega Buster. I don't know why also Gutsman stuff comes up a lot. Like that was a big Gutsman thing. Like I don't know why. Okay, so it's not this level then. Okay, it has to be the next one. Oh, okay, so there's 4 Wily levels before I get to the boss. Okay, so this one's actually a pain in the ass. Oh, this shit. I think there was a spot that could have fell through, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, this shit. Yeah, I could just do that though. Okay, so this is one of the reasons that this fight is a pain in the ass. Okay, for this one... Alright, I need to think. Okay, really quick, I'm going to save state, because that's important. Okay, so basically, this is probably the most, like, annoying... So first off, this is just the most annoying level in the game. Because you get to this part, and before you get to this part, like, you saw, like, there's a bunch of enemies that I have to get through on the way, and those enemies, as you can see, like they're kind of a pain in the ass to kill. But anyways, so you get here and you're probably like low on health, and it first off, if you die here, it doesn't start you next to the room. It starts you just before like that whole platforming thing that I had to do. And then so I have to destroy each of those things, and to destroy them, I need to use Crash Bomb. The problem with Crash Bomb is that you can only do 5 shots with it. And as you can see, there's exactly 5 enemies, but there's also there's also multiple walls. So, yeah. And then you have to try to, like, use your items at the same time as well. So, you know, but there's, like, tricks to this. Nope, not like that. So, if I... Nope. Nope. Motherfucker. Oh, wait. Is there a way for me to... And also, like, this part is really buggy. Because there's, like, too much stuff going on. So, controls aren't really being that responsive with me. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is... Can I just... Son of a bitch. Jeez. It knocks him so far back when he gets hit. Alright, we'll try doing this. Oh, what the fuck? Nope, that's not gonna work. Alright, I'm just gonna do this for now. Because that's all you could do with that. Nope, fuck that one up. Nope, that's not gonna work. Oh, no, it did. You motherfuckers. Okay, hold on. No, you bitch. So I think with Crash Shot I only have 2 more shots. But, you know, like, but I have, like, kind of 2 walls in the way. But, you know, I can try to, like, jump up on the other platform and hit him, but I still have 1 wall and another thing to kill. So it's like I would need 3 more shots. So I think the trick is to do that. And then now I have 1 more shot. Oh, okay. Actually, I think I had 6 shots, maybe. But yeah, that part's a pain in the fucking ass. The one thing though is if you because I'm cheating, like it's fine, it's okay. But if I wasn't cheating, what? So the strat that you would have to do is you can blow up all the walls, and if you die and you come back, all the walls are gone, but you're going to have to farm for the energy things so you can refill your crash bombs. That's the only other thing. And you get sent back like pretty far. And also, the fact that you lose a whole life, and you know lives are pretty important. All right, I don't know who's who, so okay, Heatman. I think I needed bubble lead. All right, so he died in like 3 hits. So this is the boss rush. Who? What was his weakness? Yeah, it wasn't any of those. Maybe it was. I think his was maybe Leaf Shield. What the fuck? There we go. Okay, I think his was fire. Oh, well. What was Bubble Band's weakness? I think his was Metal Blade. And then what was his weakness? Was it Airman? Yeah, it was. I think his weakness was Crash. Actually, wait, yeah, I don't know. It might be this, but I only have like maybe 1 shot, and I already fucked that one up. Wait, no, wasn't it someone else? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it's fine. The one good thing is that he doesn't have the conveyor belt under him. Oh, Flashman, you needed... Well, it doesn't matter. Damn. Mega Buster fucking destroyed him. How the fuck did I beat this game? Without cheating? Like, this is some bullshit. Oh, there's a whole other level. I don't think this level is very long. I think it's just takes me straight to the... Okay, there's some stuff here, but... Motherfucker. Motherfucker. This is all to, you know, like a cheap way to, like... You know, you can try to, like, you know, show some patience to get through. Alright, so this should be the final battle. Alright, so with this... This is his only weakness. This is the only way you can hurt him. So you gotta make sure you make these shots count. Is that it? Okay, I guess so. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, the bubble lead is the only thing that hurts that final boss. So if for whatever reason you don't have a lot of bubble lead, well, sucks to be you. But yeah, I have no idea how the fuck I beat this as a fucking child. So, but that's Mega Man 2. So for the most part, like, this game is like pretty fucking great. It's the Wily stages that like are a pain in the ass. Especially like more so than the rest of the game, because like I said, I feel like most of Mega Man 2 is, while it is difficult and maybe like a little cheap, but I think it's much more of a fair game than like most other NES games, and definitely the previous Mega Man game. So, Yeah, and I noticed because I played Mega Man 1 like a few months ago, and I noticed that in Mega Man 2 the levels are actually much more shorter than in Mega Man 1. In Mega Man 1 there were some levels that actually took like quite a bit to get through. But in Mega Man 2 they're a lot shorter. And they probably did that like purposefully. You know, so I think that also helped with the fairness a bit because like these yeah, the levels are definitely like much shorter. Like you could get through them in just like a few minutes. If you know, if you know what you're doing or you know, if you're cheating. So, yeah, Mega Man 2. I don't know. Not much more to say about it, but it's yeah, there's a lot of reasons why like this is considered, you know, people's like favorite Mega Man game or the best of the OG Mega Man games. I say it like that because for me, like if we're talking about like best Mega Man game, like as far as like overall Mega Man games, like of all the franchises and spin-offs and whatever the fuck, nah, that goes to Mega Man X. Um, but other than that, if we're talking about OG Mega Man games, like Mega Man 2 for sure. And um, you know, this was when Capcom started being known for how great like their sequels were over their original games. You think of like Street Fighter 2, how much of an improvement that was over Street Fighter 1. Mega Man 2 like definitely was a huge improvement over Mega Man 1. And you know, it kind of like went on with that. You know, when it came to like other franchises and stuff like Resident Evil 2. Even though I still prefer the first one better, like or the first one more, but Resident Evil 2 at a technical level is like really good because um graphics are like much more better, gameplay like it is improved. There's more zombies on the screen. So it's definitely a technically like impressive game. But I still prefer the OG Resident Evil though, for reasons. But other than that, yeah, Mega Man 2. So I don't know when's the next time I'm gonna play a Mega Man game. Like maybe whenever the next Nintendo Direct is gonna be that I'm gonna watch and stream. But I think well I don't know if Mega Man 3 is next or not. It might be next, but I'm also playing um uh, other Mega Man games that like came out like on the handhelds and stuff like that, like for the Game Boy and shit. So, you know, it could be one of those games or it could be Mega Man 3. That's next. I don't know. So anyways, yeah, definitely gonna be stopping here for the night. Um, I'm definitely not streaming tomorrow because I gotta like clean up my apartment and stuff because I'm gonna have guests over this weekend. Friday I have plans. Saturday I have plans. So I might be back on Sunday. So I might be on Sunday. Um, and it might not be to get back into 007. because I was hoping to be done with that game by now, but it's taking me a little bit longer than I thought. I think I'm like halfway through the game, so it's gonna take me a little bit more to get the rest of the way. Um, but I'm gonna take like a week break from it only because um so next Saturday is gonna be my birthday, and I'm gonna do a birthday stream, just like I did last year, but it's gonna be like a themed thing. So last year, for all the people who didn't watch the stream, but maybe they watched it on YouTube. I probably not. Um, so last year on my birthday, I had like a Ninja Turtle theme birthday, and I had a bunch of my friends over, and we played a bunch of Ninja Turtle games. We played Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters, and I even had like a tournament. Uh, and then and then we played the two Ninja Turtle arcade games, and then we played Ninja Turtle Shredder's Revenge. Um, so this year's theme is Power Rangers. So the tentative plan right now is we're going to um okay, we're gonna do a tournament with the Power Rangers fighting game. I think it's called Battle for the Grid. Um, I think that's the name. That came out like years ago. So we're gonna do a tournament on that. And then we're gonna play the latest Power Rangers game that came out, Rita's Rewind, which I haven't played yet. So it'll be completely new to me, like as well, to play through. Um, and yeah, so it's just gonna be like those two games. There are other Mighty Morphin Power Ranger games that have come out, but I think we're just gonna play like those two and call it a day. There's other games that we could fit that be pretty all right, like the Power Rangers, because I think also part of the problem, now that I think about it, is that because I think Power Rangers Rita's Rewind, um, like multiple people can play. I think maybe like up to six people uh can play that game. So kind of like with Shredder's Revenge, and also with the Ninja Turtles arcade games, you can play up to four people. Some of the other older Power Ranger games, because they're on console, they could only you could only play with up to two people. So I don't want to have like just two people play at a time, and that's it. Usually, what people did with when we were playing the Ninja Turtle arcade games and Shredder's Revenge is that people will like do like a level or two, and then they might pass the controller to like someone else, and then they'll do like a level or something, and it'll go like that. And which is fine because it's like, we're playing like a game with four or six characters. Um, but yeah, no. So I know there's Power Rangers Mega Battle, which I actually own, but I never played it, and I don't know how it is. But I don't know. I feel like maybe playing that and Rita's Rewind, like, it might be a bit too much. It might be a bit much. So so I think I'm just gonna do like the two games, do the tournament, do with the fighting game, and then do Rita's Rewind, and then that's it. So to get ready for this shit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be playing Power Rangers games leading up to that. So hopefully I get to play a bit this week, starting on Sunday. Maybe Sunday. Yeah, I'll start playing on Sunday. And yeah, I think because I did start playing Power Rangers games like I don't know, like a month or so ago, and I don't remember why. Why the fuck was I playing Power Rangers games? I don't know. It was just like a fucking random ass thing that I did, and I don't fucking remember why. Um, but yeah, I played like the very first Power Rangers game that came out on the Famicom, which was based on the I don't remember the name of the team, but it was the team in Japan. It was the team um before Zeo Ranger. I don't remember their names though, but it was the team before that, and their game was for the Famicom. And then also in Japan, then they had the Zeo Ranger game come out, and then I played that, and then I played Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the Game Boy, for the Game Boy Color, whatever. That game kind of sucked. And then I played Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the SNES, which is a great game to play through. Like graphics are pretty good. Um, combat is pretty all right. Music is fucking great. Like music is really good in that game. And you get to play as the Megazords. The only questionable thing in that game is Zack. You know the Black Ranger. The OG Black Ranger. His design is a little offensive. It's a little offensive. He kind of looks like a monkey, like his face looks like a monkey. So yeah, yeah, it's quite offensive, quite offensive. Um, but other than that, other than that one thing, it's a pretty great game. Like it's really good. And I remember I had like that was one of like the few SNES games I actually owned. I owned quite a few Power Rangers games because I was like fucking obsessed with that shit. But anyways, so yeah, so I beat those four games. Maybe I did it in a stream. I don't remember. I don't remember. And I still don't know why I just randomly decided like I'm just gonna play Power Rangers because I think I was still playing Skyward Sword, and I was like I'm gonna play Power Rangers. Let's see. So, anyways, um, so I think that the next games on the list, I think, are the Power Ranger games for the Genesis and stuff. So I think that's the next one because I played My Morphin Power Rangers on Nintendo stuff, and I think the next one is on Sega stuff. The only one I could think of off the top of my head is the one that came out for Sega Genesis. I think there might be another one. But yeah, I think the next one is for Sega Genesis. This one's kind of weird. Like I owned it, but I was never like a huge fan of the game. Like it's all right, but it's kind of like a fighting game, but it's not like a 2D fighter. Like if they would have made something like a 2D fighter, it would have been cool, but it's not. It's like it's like in beat 'em up form. It was like instead of just making a fucking beat 'em up, which they're gonna do eventually, but instead of making a fucking beat 'em up, they made like a fighting game out of it, and it's like it's kind of all right, but at the same time, it also kind of sucks and is disappointing because there's only so much you can do with that game before like you get bored and then you don't really play it. So, um yeah. Anyways, that'll probably be on Sunday. So I might try to play through as many Power Ranger games as I can that Sunday. But yeah. So that's gonna be it for tonight. Yeah, I'll be back on Sunday. So, all right. Have a good night or day, whatever, and hopefully see you next time. Later.